Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome new subscribers. We're super excited to have you in our little yellow house. Today what I wanted to do is use some of my Summer's Bounty from the Junk Journal Studio. I'm still trying to use things that I have. Although I do want to say that I did do some printing of Joey Card Makers kits, and I have an ongoing project I want to do with those. So those are coming up. But if you know anything about the Junk Journal Studios Summer Bounty kits, they're gigantic, huge. So I've made several journals and all kinds of ephemera out of them, and I still have all of this left. Plus, I'll show you in my Junk Journal Studio ephemera book, I still have, that's All Things Roses, All Things Roses. All Things Roses. Here it is, Summer's Bounty. I still have, look at all of this that I've already cut. So much. So I want to make a couple of small journals, one for here and one to put in the little packet that we're making for the giveaway. And this giveaway is going to be a random drawing for subscribers, and I'll leave all the details when we get ready to do that. When this gets really full, I'll have a video specifically for this, and I'll tell you exactly how you can be in that drawing. And but the number one thing is that you would have to be a subscriber. It's an appreciation for subscribing to our little channel. So you can see it's getting there. It's puffy, but I want it to be just overflowing. So it's definitely things that we're making, plus I'm putting in some special things, and you can count on there being a little bit of something that I love from the Kathy Holden collection. So yeah, while we have this open, let's just look. So here is the okay, that's All Things Roses, Summer's Bounty, and then this is the spring embellishments from that kit. This is the botanical, what's this one? Botanical in Red, the add-on. Oh gosh, look at all that. I might use some of this in all of it too. Here's the yellow add-on, the blue add-on, and then I have others I need to get in here. I need to get those done, but I pulled this so it would be handy if we get to that point. Let me pull out my little drawer here to put this on. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to rock ya. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it, and I don't have measurements or anything like that, so we're just going to go, we'll talk through it. Oh, by the way, the other day when I did the hot glue stencils, this is what the cleanup wipey looks like. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So that'll be really fun in a botanical journal or grunge type of thing. It'll be fun to work with. I'll set that aside and put it with the rest of mine. Okay, so I have just this piece of very lightweight cardboard. This was the back of a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper pad that I bought at a flea market or something. It was just like partial, but I keep these because you can use them for all kinds of stuff. And I thought, well, let's use that for the front and back of these little journals. And I'm trying to decide what size journal do I want. So I think what I'm going to do first off, there's our train. We'll see how many trains go by while we're doing this. I'm going to take off some here because both of these corners are kind of smashed. Okay, let's just take that little bit off and we won't accidentally use that corner. Okay. I'm thinking, let's see, maybe 7 inches. No, it needs to be less than that because I want to make 2. Can I make 2 out of this? So it's going to have to be, like maybe 5 3/4. Is that about, I'd like it to be a little bit longer than that, but that's really, this is all the cardboard I really have. Let's see. That's about right. Okay, so then 5 3/4 long, and then how about we go 10 inches wide, which would be 5 inches. We'll see what it looks like. It'd be 5 inches. Be like that. I noticed that this had some glue or something on it. Tried to get that off, but we're going to glue over it anyways. I think that's going to be a fun size. Will it fit in here? Yeah. That's always going to be the measurement. Will it fit in there? Do I want it that big? I don't know. Let's see what... I think I'm going to go for... Okay, I think that's what I want. Now I'm going to... So what we have here is 8 inches. So I'm going to go to the 4-inch. And I don't need that. I'm just going to score it down this cut line here. Helps out a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, so this one is also going to be 8. And then we'll score it at 4. Okay. All right, good. Those 2 are done. These will be good backing for something. I'm going to set them over here. I kind of have this feeling I'm going to need my other paper cutter, so let me get that out real quick. I think I need to oil these drawers because every time I open one, the whole desk shakes. So I'm going to get this out just in case we need it. But I'll set it over here for now. And I'm going to set this over here for now. Okay. I'm going to grab a little zip of my coffee real quick to get going here. Okay. All right, so we have these, and this is real shiny on one side, so I wonder if that should go maybe, I don't think it matters whether it's inside or outside. That seems a little bit longer than that one. Let's take a little bit off. That way, as we're, kind of mass making, we can cut double at the same time if that's what we want to do. And we're going to be doing a little bit of patchwork because I want to use up some stuff. You know what I mean? So it might not all be beautiful, like one sheet. Okay. I'm going to set these pieces aside. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is we can use one of these tall ephemera pieces. We can use one of those for the front and the back. real quick. This may be a video that takes, you know, maybe 1 or 2 parts. I don't know how it's going to go. I just know I wanted to do it. I saw Michelle from the Junk Journal Studio was sharing on her Facebook page. If you're not on the Junk Journal Studio fans page, oh my gosh, you need to get on, because she always tells about specials and things like that. But anyways, she had on there this kit. She was talking about this kit, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite kits. So I knew I had to do something. And you know, you guys, it's the whole kit. I think the kit is like, I don't know, 30 some pages, and it's under $3. And like I said, this is probably one of the first kits I ever bought, and I have used it so many times. And the thing about it is that I've used it for different things. Like the strawberry ones, I made a strawberry journal, and I put some of the strawberry stuff in that. The we did a watermelon thing. I can't remember if it was a birthday party or something, so I used the watermelon, you know. That might work. I'd have to cut that off. There's some paper we can use too. Okay. Let's see, what else have I used it for? Oh my gosh, so much ephemera. And then do you guys remember when Joey and I last year, for our 10-year anniversary, we took a big, we went on a big road trip. Yeah, that'll work. We went on a big road trip, and we went into this little flea market, and there was an ephemera packet kit somebody had made up using the Junk Journal Studios Summer's Bounty, and it was so beautiful I had to buy it. That was so fun, finding something that someone had made with the Junk Journal Studio while I was out and about. That was so fun. Did I cut that too shy? Woo. I'll have to back it. So might as well go ahead and trim it off. That was a lot of fun. Whoever this girl was, I didn't have like who her name. If she had her name on it, I don't remember what it was. Anyways, she did such a beautiful job. But I mean, it's very difficult not to, because the kit is so beautiful. Okay, so we have 2. We're going to have to border somehow, you know, the ones that I've chopped through. And even they're beautiful. So, okay, so like here is kit 3, which is the embellishments and fussy cuts. But there's so many little pieces that you could cut out and use in collage, even with that. Same here. So this is the sentiments and words and such. Okay, beautiful papers. Beautiful papers. Definitely will use those. Probably should get them out. I'm still not sewing. I go to the doctor tomorrow, so I'm hoping to see if I can drive, I can sew, because then I can, I have the go-ahead to take this boot off and flex my foot in that way, you know. I just need to remind myself. I'm not going to use this because I just want to use it all as one. I just need to remind myself not to overdo, because there's so many things I want to sew right now. And I don't want to do that flexing of my foot that hard, you know, right off the get-go, because I mean, I want to, but that's very pretty. They're all pretty. Okay, here's a good page. that could go on the front or back. All of these could. Oh, and look at these. Ooh, those might be really pretty on the front and back. So what I'm looking for is a vertical portrait. I could make one that was a flip like this, but I really don't want to. I want to do one this way. So that might be, both of these might be an idea. Okay. All right. So we have some papers here. Okay. All right. You can tell I haven't been through this in a while. So that one is big enough to do the whole front and curl around the back. And then this one we could do the front and curl around the back too. Okay. Where's my scissors? I'm just going to get to gluing. That's all there is to it. I'm just going to get to gluing. So they're not going to look the same, like I said, but it's too little. So let's find something for the back of that or the front. Well, probably the back because I want that to wrap around. Doesn't have to be very big because we're going to put, we could put something over it. We might. Should we just keep following with this yellow? I have enough. Come on. Oh my gosh, I was so happy this morning. It rained so much and I didn't even know it was going to rain. It was that wonderful rain that is gray, where the sky is gray, everything is gray and it's kind of dark, and the rain is really, really a thick, like it's not coming down hard, it's just a lot coming down. I'm trying to get over that a little bit. You know, one thing I love about that kind of rain is that when it's really, really sunny, I kind of have that thing about me that is like, you know, make hay while the sun shines, you know. So when it's sunny, I tend to just get a lot of stuff done. And but when it's rainy like that, I kind of pick and choose what to do because I just love it so much. Okay, let's use Fabri-Tac because of that slick. Or maybe let's try it. Let's try it with this. Would have been great to make those long enough to wrap around, but I wasn't thinking. I thought about it when I was thinking about making this, but then just now I didn't cut them. But it's a junk journal, and it will be okay, I feel, you know? I feel like it will be okay. I think I'd like the yellow on the outside. Uh-oh, come on. Get it aligned a little bit better. Okay. It does feel like it's gripping, so that's nice. Yeah, so today, finishing up laundry. Today I did whites, and out here on our little country, out here in our little country, we are on a well. Joey and I have this little well, and I feel like that's not coming out very good. And I didn't notice it for the first couple of years, but the last couple of years I have noticed that like yeah, I gotta change that pin. The whites are a little dingier. Not a little, they're starting to look gray to me. And you know, I do not like that. So you know, I've been looking up what to do about that, because I want to make sure that my whites stay white and they're not gray, you know. Anyways, so last week when I did the whites, I had found this, I kind of researched it online, and I found this one guy that was talking about kind of if you want to really spruce up your whites, and he was particularly talking about if you had mineral deposits, you know, kind of what I think we have. He was talking about how, that went a little crooked. There was a couple of things that you could do. So of course I did all of them, you know. One of those, okay, so I'll just tell you what he said. He said you're either using too little or too much detergent. You need to really follow the directions on your, you know, detergent. And your, you know, whatever your washer says. And he said, of course, vinegar, most of us know vinegar will help with that. But he said a lot of people put the vinegar in with their detergent. And he said the vinegar, okay, I got to figure out which ones I want on here. I think I'm going to do this one on here. I think I'll cut that. How do I want that? He said the vinegar is acidic. We know that. He said your detergent is alkaline. So if you put the vinegar in with your detergent, you're counteracting each other. They both have different properties and they both do different things. And so he said, put the vinegar in with the rinse cycle. You know, so put it in where you would normally put like your Downy or whatever. And he also said so with whites, you can use your detergent the way you normally would. And I'm going to cut that right now and just see how that's going to go. Use your detergent the way you normally would. Use, I think I'm going to do that. And if you use like bleach or bleach substitute or whatever, and I use that Oxy Bright, I think is what it's called. It's like a supercharged Oxy. Okay. Do I want that to wrap around? I don't think so. Well, I could a little bit, and then we can cover it with the other. Okay. Yeah, so do that. And so detergent, use your bleach or bleach substitute, and then in the rinse, put the vinegar. Okay, so I did that last week, and I gotta tell you, I noticed a difference. I kept one white towel out as a control. And then, you know, matched everything to it to see how did it look. And I think there was a difference. I don't know that anyone else would have been able to tell that just by looking, because they still looked gray to me. But they looked to me better than they had looked. So I think I'm going to do that. So I just did another load, and it's hard to tell when they're wet. But so this will now be the towel's second life experience of the vinegar in the rinse cycle. So we'll have to see how that goes, but it's worth trying. Not only that, but you know how vinegar, if you've ever tried it, vinegar in the rinse cycle makes your clothes so soft. So, another reason why they get kind of dingy is, from what I've learned from this little bit of research I've done, is because detergents kind of they collect a little bit, and they cause the minerals to kind of soak in. So, or they attract. And I noticed that one time when I used when I was cleaning my carpets and I used a certain carpet shampoo, I noticed that the week after, I was like, we just shampooed these carpets and look at them. And it was because dust and footprints, anything was absolutely collecting in the carpet. All right, how about you on the back? I think that'll be pretty. I have to cut it off, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and cut it off. We'll keep that little thing, and maybe we'll put it back on there. So anyways, housework, not a lot, but I'm also in a new Bible study. Hopefully, I can start driving because it's on Fridays, and I skipped out this last time because of my foot, and I really, really wanted to. It was on Hebrews, and I was really, really interested in it. And I could do it myself. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it yourself, but I just feel like I get so much more out of it when I'm with the gang. So, this one is on Ruth. And I absolutely love the story of Ruth. So, it's a very deep study also. I mean, there is a lot of pre-work before you get to the Bible study, which, you know, I'm not used to doing, but I'm not above doing it. I think it's a great idea. It's just, so I did some of that for, I don't know, about an hour today. All right, so that's done on the outside. Let's get this one done on the outside because I'm tired of looking at it. Oh my gosh, that's exact. Let's put that over the whole thing. I love it. And then we'll find something. Yeah, so doing that one. What else is going on? So I started that today. But I'm already, I think, 2 days behind on the prep work because I should have started it yesterday. And then I'm not even done with today's lesson yet, which is fine. You know, nobody's going to kick me out. Everybody knows that everybody's on a different level of researching and understanding and reading and stuff like that. Okay. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I was going to say, I don't know why that's coming out so slow, but I do know why, don't I? And let's leave some over so we can cut it to lap over a little bit. Great. And then I watched Joey Cardmaker's, I can't remember. It's his Take and Make. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the black and white one. It's so beautiful. So I watched that. Joey's really, really great at explaining what he's doing. And he too is redoing his craft room. And he's going to actually do a video on it when it gets done. I just don't know if mine is, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about doing that. I've done partial before, but I don't think I'm quite there yet to do a full one. Also, I share my craft room with Joey, and right now I have some Christmas craft things that I need to put up, but I need to get on the ladder to do it. And I know Joey would do it for me, but I kind of want to organize and put it in a specific spot and all that. You know, it's a lot to ask someone to do while they're up on the step stool or whatever. So that's all laying out. And then I also have a stamp collection that my mother-in-law had given me, and that's out. I need to get that, find a home for that. Okay. Okay. That one's done. Now let's get something to put on it. We wouldn't have to, it wouldn't have to be super big since the background paper is very pretty. If we find something that's a little smaller, let's put this back. All those papers. Okay, what did I do with it? I know what we could do. Let's not worry about that, and that pile, and let's look in here of the stuff that's already been cut. Summer's Bounty. I thought something really cute on the front. I like that. Maybe that on the inside. I need to cover this, don't I? These are kind of nice and big. Well, again, I don't need something big, but that would be really pretty. Okay. Let's see if that covers the whole thing up. Those are all big. I like this one. That's a good size. Here's some smaller sizes here. See if we can find one that's running vertical. Oh, that's fun. Those are both fun. Looks like these were labels. Maybe those two could be on the front and the flowers on the back. Okay. This, though, I think what I'm going to do is distress this. I think I'm going to tear this one so that we can see a little bit more of this one in the back. Kind of like that. Maybe distress it a little bit. I need to change this sponge. Okay. Anyways, the sun has come out. It's not super shiny, not super bright, but it's out and about. I was going to make an Italian casserole tonight, but I forgot Joey has men's Bible study, so he will be home late. And they have it, I think I told y'all, they have it at the convenience store, at the tables at the convenience store. Anyways, there is a Taco Bell next door to that, and he usually will stop by and get him a quick burrito or something. How are we doing on time? Yikes. Okay, this is probably going to be a two-parter. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, now let's do this real fast. Just use the rest of this. Yeah, so anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. Okay, I'll glue that on and then I'll cut it after. And I think I could get by with glue stick, which is a little bit faster for me. My oldest daughter called me on her way home from work. It's always a treat for me. She puts it on her hands free and then chats with me on the highway. So that was fun. Giggling about stuff, you know. I think I'm going to get to see both of my girls this weekend. Have a date with my youngest Friday night. And then I think, hopefully, if it all works out, Saturday night, my oldest daughter and her family will come over. And then Joey had lunch with his son today, so it's a chance to catch up. I think I'm going to need to reinforce this, and I'll probably do it with fabric because I don't know if you can see that, but it's separating. It's separating, and I kind of have a feeling, I guess I've seen this before, when it's glossy, that glue stays more wet, and then when you bend it, it's still wet, so it kind of, you know, can break in like that. Okay. Oh, we didn't do this side. Oh my goodness, what is happening? What? Do I have a little piece of paper that's... How about that? Oh, let's get this. Okay, well, we got the covers. We're going to have the covers done. The rest of it should be easy sailing. So what I'll do is come back with another video, and hopefully we'll get them bound and everything. So I'll go around this with this Uhu, but if I see that's lifting, I'll go in with that little tiny needle nose with this glue. Okay. This, I think, is like one of the background pages. Or, you know, flip side pages to where you can journal. Oh my goodness, I set that right on that. Oh, brother. Get off in the trash. Where is this? Get that glue off real quick with my little wipey. Okay. A little bit of glue here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to embellish it with some lace or some fabric or something, because I just feel like it's going to need it a little bit. But I love how the colors are coming out. How it's just so bright. I know it's not even spring, and I'm already getting into this summer, but I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. Okay. Cool. There's one. And there's two. Both cute. Now I'm going to embellish them a little bit. But I think what I'm going to do is embellish it a little bit. Maybe even off camera a little bit. But then come back and we'll do some pages and stuff. Okay? So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing and sharing and being friends with us. We love your comments. So sweet. Don't forget to go over to the Junk Journal Studio and take a look at these wonderful kits. So don't forget, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.